Assalamu alaikum. My name is Adnan Haider, and this topic is submitted to respected Professor Asif Saab in Government Graduate College Jadawala. My roll number is 41044, and I am a student of BS Chemistry final semester, and this is the seminar which is given to Sir Asif. Let's start our topic, which is describing the toxicity and source and the remediation technologies for mercury contaminating soil. Basically, in this topic we will learn how to analyze contaminated soil. So this is basically is an analytical topic which I will describe, and after this topic you will learn how to analyze contamination of soil. Let's get started our topic. So let's start with contents which will be described in these seminars. First one is mercury, then toxicity of mercury, source of mercury in the soil, geochemical cycle of mercury, coal combustion, metal smelting, remediation of mercury. So these are the contents which one are discussed one by one in the next some few minutes. So first one is mercury. As we know, mercury is our essential element of the periodic table, and it is denoted by H capital and G small. Is a natural element, and its compounds are found as inorganic and organic forms in the environment. The different mercury forms, methyl mercury, are responsible for many adverse health effects such as neurological, cardiovascular effects. The main source of mercury is from natural release. Introduction. Mercury is one of the most toxic having metal and is listed as global pollutant. As we know that mercury is very toxic element, so we will discuss how it will contaminate our soil, and we will discuss also how to escape from these adverses. So mercury released from natural and human activities wisely distribute worldwide. As we can see that mercury is can be contaminated soil by human beings. In the 1950s, for example, in the 1950s, Manimata disease was discovered in the Manimata Bay of Japan. It is a Japan city. So this disease is as discovered in Japan. So this name is given after that, which led to global concern regarding mercury pollution. So this will toxicity of mercury. Now we will discuss how we measure toxicity of mercury and what is the meant by toxicity of mercury. Mercury in soil exists in the form of inorganic and organic. So mercury, organic and inorganic both form, including metallic and elemental mercury, and mercurious and alkyl compounds. Among these mercury species, common mercury compounds mainly included. These are the examples of toxicity of mercury which makes mercury to toxic compound: mercuric chloride AgCl2, mercuric oxide AgO, methyl mercury MEAg, diethyl mercury CH3 twice Ag, ethyl mercury C2H5 Ag. So these are the main compounds which are main component of the toxicity of mercury. Source of mercury in soil. So in these slides we will discuss how mercury contaminate or penetrate in the soil. The source of mercury pollution in the soil mainly include natural release and anthropogenic discharges. So these are the sources which make mercury to penetrate in the source. Demonstrates the source of Ag from natural release and anthropogenic emissions. The distribution of mercury in the soil is not uniform. Thereby, different soils have varying concentration of mercury. So we can be say that this is the penetration of source of mercury to penetrate in the soil, which makes it very difficult. Anthropogenic emissions have been an important source of Ag pollution. Geochemical cycle of mercury. So this is the whole schematic diagram which we make clear that how mercury penetrate in the soil and contaminate the soil. So we will discuss these are as you can see that there is schematic diagram of geochemical cycle of mercury. So we will discuss its point in the next. The major global mercury reservoirs, atmosphere, terrestrial environments, especially soil and aquatic ecosystem, continues to be affected by anthropogenic activities. So these are the major cyclic geochemical cycle of mercury sources. The anthropogenic activities that emit mercury mainly include coal combustion, garbage, incinerations, metal melting, manufacturing, chlorine alkali industries. Mercury minerals. Mining activities, especially mercury mining, can cause serious Ag contamination of mines and surrounding area. Hence, Ag pollution in the various Ag mining area, long-term mining activities and illegal mining have led to high total concentration of Ag in soil, water, air, sediments and organisms in Ponsha, or these are the some provinces names. And the next one is here in the 12th 5-year plan of the prevention and control of heavy metal pollution, China has listed mercury pollution as one of the key prevention and control targets of heavy metal pollutions, especially mercury pollution related mining areas and surrounding areas. So we can say that in this, how will mercury affect? Now, one is the more source is coal combustion. So when our coal is combust or burned, 75 of mercury in the atmosphere comes from fossil fuels combustion, especially the combustion of coal. The soil is the largest sink of Ag in the atmosphere. Most of the Ag produced by combustion can enter ecosystems and accumulate in the soil. The results of monitoring center showed the high contaminated soil. Yes, so it means that whenever coal combustion is the source of mercury, okay, it will penetrate in the atmosphere. This is the demonstration of the coal combustion, as we see that the shadow whenever coal combusts, this kind of shadow is in the atmosphere. Okay, now metal smelting. Many studies indicate that metal smelting, especially non-ferrous metal smelting, cause serious Ag pollution in the surrounding environment. So whenever metal smelt or melt is considered an important anthropogenic source of Ag pollution. So metal smelting is another source of combustion. Remediation of Ag contamination. So how to remediation of Ag contamination soils? Journey soils contaminations has characteristics of invisibility, lag and accumulations. For heavy metal contaminations, it has the characteristics of irreversibility. Once heavy metals contaminate the soil, it is difficult to completely remove from them. Mercury is persistent and volatile due to its special physical and chemical properties. It can enter the soil through many pathways and can exist in the soil in different forms, causing serious soil pollution. So mercury is persistent and volatile. So it is specially physically and chemically properties. For heavy metals contamination, it has the characteristics of irreversibility. So it is difficult to complete remove from them. The technologies of remediation of heavy metal contamination. So this is three of types: chemical methods, biological methods, and physical methods. We will discuss it the next upcoming times. So stay with me. So first one we will discuss physical remediation. So in this physical remediation depends upon physical means, mainly included such as soil replacements, physical separations, soil vapor extraction, stabilized soil, thermal desorption, electrical kinetic remediations and verifications. Thermal adsorption. What are steps included in thermal desorption? Let's see. The thermal desorption technology includes two steps: heating polluted soil to volatiles, pollutants, and tails gas treatment, and is classified as in situ and ex situ. So, volatiles and transport to the gas and is classified and transported to the gas treatment system through the carrier gas. These are the two steps which are involved in thermal desorption. Electrokinetic remediations. Electrokinetic remediation is an efficient technology to treat heavy metal contaminated soils. The basic mechanism is to implement inert electrodes on both sides of the contaminator so that we will not interact it by atmosphere. So we will use inert electrodes and apply voltage to establish an electric field gradient so that heavy metal pollutants in the soil can be fixed. So this is the electrokinetic remediations. Schematic diagram of electrokinetic remediation. We can see that in this schematic diagram how to electrokinetic remediation is proceed. We will use two inert electrode and these are connected to a external voltage as shown in this picture. Chemical remediation. Now we discussed chemical remediation as we have discussed physicals. Now it's time to discuss chemical remediations. Chemical remediation is a method in which chemical reagents, reactions, and principles are used to remove contaminated. Chemical remediation methods includes. So this is the method in which we remove reagents and reaction and contaminants which contaminate the soils. As we know, mercury, soil washing. These are the methods we discuss one by one. Soil washing, chemical stabilization, oxidation, reduction, dechlorination. Dechlorination is all we know is used to softening the water. Solvent extraction. This is the techniques. Chemical stabilization. Chemical stabilization involves the addition of chemical reagents and chemical materials to immobilized heavy metals in the soil through combustion. So the steps involved in chemical stabilization are precipitation, then adsorption reaction, movability, bioavailability, and heavy metals. So this is the third type of biological remediation. As we discussed two types, physical, chemical, and now it is time to discuss biological remediation. So in this biological remediation removes immobilized harmful contaminants from the soil. So we remove these contaminators from the soils and to use these soil for biological systems. So we mainly divided into two categories. One is plant remediation and microbial remediation, in which the development of the plant. Second one is remediation has received much more attention. Okay, now we discussed pite remediations. So pite remediation is the application of the plants and their associated rhizid spares to remove and degrade or immobilize plants. So these are the steps which we'll use in this remediation, which is known as pite effective remediation. Soils, underground surface waters, and this is all about. So mechanism of phyto phytoremediations. So phytoremediation, as we see that edge is penetrated through the roots of phyto. This is the whole schematic diagram which we see, and this mercury is uptake through photostabilization, and these are the all steps involved in this mechanism. Now it, it is microbial remediation. So microbes and habitations in the environments have a superior effect in the heavy metal. It is a heavy role or vital role in converting toxic heavy metals into non-toxic forms. Environment through a variety of methods. So it environment into variety of methods like binding, immobilization, oxidation, transformation, volatilization of heavy material. So these are the steps involved in microbial remediations. So all we have used three types, which is first one is physical, then chemical, and now biological remediation. So these are the steps involved in biological remediations. So basically do these are in to protect the contamination of the soil from mercury. Now conclusion. So we conclude our seminars. I think it is too long for you, so we conclude it. Although the main source of age pollution in the soil come from natural release, other pollution sources, especially human activities such as industrial and agriculture activities, further aggregate age pollution in the soil. Although photoremediation has received much more attention among various remediation methods, effective hyperaccumulate plants for AG have not been found. So these are the pollution sources, especially human activity, industrial and agriculture, which remediation have been greatly development. So we this from these slides, I hope you will learn how to mercury contaminate the soil. Thank you. I hope you like it.